but I built it from loose change. Life is like a white tee, baby, it gets stained. But you better bundle up, cause it's a cold game.
Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the 6 ain't friendly, but that's where I lay up. Lay up. I been Steph Curry with the shot. Been cooking with the sauce. Chef Curry with the boy. 360 with the wrist, boy. Hey, who the is, boy? OVO, man, we really with boy. Yeah, really with the. I should probably sign a hit, boy, cause I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement, working on the phones. Either that or drive the money mark to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the works and now I'm thinking bigger. I got in the studio every night, late night. Gotta watch it, don't wanna make them sicker. That's my oh Lord, got a whole lot to show for it. I mean, we could really get it, we could go for it. I'm just here for the Bucks and the Billies. Don't make me one of the ghosts for it. I run it, they like go for us. Run for us, run for us, go for us. Yeah, I mean, you already wrote for us. Damn, what's one more quote for us? Oh Lord, who else sounded like this? They ain't made me what I am, they just found me like this. I was ready. I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he would come into the house to get me. He ain't show up. Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. Yeah. The other night, lavishly. Unconditional. Imagine how I feel to watch another at the top. You know that if you wasn't you, you would be dissing you, dog. Damn. Okay, from that perspective, I see what you're talking about.
DA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the LA Chargers. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Set. 380. Lion. Crowd right. Hey, Ray. Hey, Ray. Let's go.
Herbert going to go to the air right away. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. But you look at this Bronco defense. They really played well in that win last week against Miami.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? Herbert now. He finds his target, Allen. Down the left sideline. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Ready.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
5-9. 380. Green hot.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Herbert scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Chargers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Looking to put a drive together.
3-3. Let's go.
On the ground, here's the rookie from Notre Dame. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. You talk about the defense for these Chargers. Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? But what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem that they have? Will they create an identity that allows them to get better?
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Jackwell. Come on, 38. 10 cycle. Cut.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on, Red. 43. 10.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Ready. Ready. Go. Ready. 38. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Ready. 60. Cut.
Now Love. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there, with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Broncos respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Balin top. Black 80. Black. Twelve. Go.
Herbert. And bringing it in, it's Davis. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That one goes for 24 yards.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. To the left side, he's got McConkey. No gain on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
Now it's Herbert. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
380. Let's go. 380. Run. Set.
Again, Herbert. Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. And this Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much, and it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Franklin. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right?
And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great effort there. With touchdown number 27, that ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
Yeah, really I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill.
The Charger drive about to get going. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until our last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone. It looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
380. Hey, go lion. Let's go. Go.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Baylor Tiger. Set. Wide 80. Wide 80 hut. Hey, Ray. Set.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. Charger football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Watch the bullet. 380.
Herbert going to change the play here. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Baylor Tiger. 12. Ready.
That is caught. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Set. Delta. Home trips right. I got it, baby.
Herbert back to the air. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Chargers are going to get themselves a fresh set of downs here. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
380. 59. Set.
On 1st down, it's Hampton. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. His 7th rushing touchdown, 11th overall. And the Chargers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 14.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken at about the 1. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. First catch of this game, a big one. Of course, he had the big performance last week when he was AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, but that was so last week, wasn't it? I mean, look at what he's doing now. I think he's trying to exceed what he did in that game and continue to ascend in this season.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, every lineman knows the rule. You only get a 1-yard buffer beyond that line of scrimmage, and then the flag is thrown, and he got tagged for it there.
Ready. Red, yellow.
Here's Love. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up Sackett.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. A short throw to Ingram. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. That's to his running back, complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Ready. Set.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the second time in the ball game.
And, Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Set. 380. Go.
6 yards there on the keeper. It's second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 4.
Set. Lion. Hey, ram. Let's go. Ready.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He gets this to Hampton. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 28. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Set.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. Down at the 25. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
21. 59.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
380. 59.
Herbert changing things up.
Hey, go Lion. Why did it?
Herbert, quick pass out wide. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Ladd McConkey, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. From his end zone, Marvin Mims. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
And they're on the 17-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. Now he's going to step up and run. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. 2nd and 10.
17.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Looking middle, and that's complete. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. Love now. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
50, come on, ready.
Love. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Broncos are going to have a new set of downs.
Will Lutz on for the field goal.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be second down.
Ready.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 118 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Ready.
Right back to him on 1st down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Slot man moves right.
45.
Working out of the gun. Love. And this is going to be incomplete. offensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Love from the gun. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
To throw now. Here's Love. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
It's a gain of 10. And the Broncos first down.
Love looking to throw it. A short throw to Ingram. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it's second down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
From the 43, here's a second down and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. 33. Yellow. Check.
Throwing. Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 32-yard line. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets, because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
32.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A great effort there with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game, as his guys are able to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is lets you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge, an opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back for a chance to really extend this lead out.
380. Bring it out. Go.
Here's Herbert. He's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. Now Herbert going to shift his guys around.
Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's Herbert. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 21.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now they'll change things up.
Hey, Ray.
Quick throw here to Johnston. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Quentin Johnston, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Extra point try now from Dicker. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score Broncos 31, Chargers 28. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Broncos take over first and 10. And they're on the 35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a first and 10. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Partner, it's not often that I expect running backs to eclipse 100 yards in back-to-back games, but he left 100 way behind last week. I think he's going to do it again. I'm expecting 150 or more.
And last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week, so if he does what you say he might, maybe he'll get another one.
Yeah, I think he's locked in.
Now Love. He's got his man on the crossing route. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Got it? Watch out now. 50 series. Let's go. Black, 95. Set.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
Ready, ready. 33, yellow.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here.
Set, cut.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46.
It's now 4th down.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see.
Okay, ready?
Now it's 1st and 10 after a costly penalty there on 4th down.
Here we go. Ready.
Firing quickly out wide is Love. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A Bronco 1st down there, 12 yards on the play.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Striker, 3-3. Ready. Set, go.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And out of bounds right around the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Set, ready. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive.
Ready, 38. Ready.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll just get rid of it. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Set, ready.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 132 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
On the ready.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
Green jet 45. White.
Looking to throw. Love. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. From 8 yards out. And the Broncos will add to their 4th quarter lead. But that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. That's going to be caught. And he's going to be taken down, but he has the first down on a well-executed double pass.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Two yards to go, second down.
Hey, Ray. Crowd right. Let's go. Hey. Motion. Ready.
Herbert. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete.
A gain of 6. And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now Herbert going to change the look.
Let's go. 59. Go.
Back to throw again. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Let's go. 380.
Herbert now. He gets it to Johnston. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 13-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's first and 10.
380. Let's go.
He's got Njoku, his big tight end. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
380.
And now they'll shift things around.
Baylor Tiger.
Herbert. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Broncos will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 146 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Odafe Oweh there on the tackle. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Check, pink, hut.
Now a handoff working right. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. 70 yards. And the Broncos are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this fourth quarter lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.